decided she'd stay home.
Oh,
She got a head cold most of this week, so.
it's going around.
Kids have to get ready for a Valentine's party or something tomorrow at school.
That sounds like that's when my kids were little the night before.
I think they got most of the stuff done.
He was really late tonight, but we had to leave early, so I didn't go.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi, Tina.
Hi.
I wasn't sure how to do that. They had us in a pub school down at Fenton, Missouri.
Ooh.
They've been letting us drive back and forth over the shop at 6, and it's supposed to be like 8 to 5 o'clock. We got on about 4:30.
Talked to Vernon Vogt last night. He had an interesting story. Did he call you yet?
Huh?
I don't know. Some kid damn near hit his grain bin, or did hit his grain bin, flew off the road, and then he had a buddy. This was like at 9:30 at night on the Tuesday night after that storm went through, and some buddy comes to pull him out and hooks onto him and yanks him down the road and went through his culvert. I don't know, one of them culverts by the grain bin, but smashed the end of it. And then they took off. And but Vernon got his license plate. So Ameren came, because they hit his power box. They knocked it off the foundation. And so he had to call Ameren. They came out there and they called the sheriff too. And meanwhile, this guy was from Chauvenir, and he ended up turning himself in to Fayette County Sheriff. But I guess he has insurance, and Ameren's, they're gonna make sure that he replaces that culvert too, so you might get a call on having to replace that culvert. It's probably on the west side of that north-south road on the west side, I'm guessing. So, unless they flew him across the road and hit that culvert in that field they farm. So, otherwise, then that'd be City of Watson there. Yeah, City of Watson.
So Watson takes care of that road,
Yeah.
north-south road. He just talked to me a while back. He said he wanted me to come measure the one for his driveway,
Yeah.
like on East West Road,
Uh-huh.
going into his house. He was thinking about wanting a bigger one there. I seen him over at Dean's, helping Dean's son-in-law butcher some deer. He burned him in there.
Years ago, they had a little dispute over that corner there when Dale Holland was road commissioner. That was a long time ago. And they actually got an attorney, Dale did. They ended up being the City of Watson's attorney too. But Dale wanted, right there on that corner where the stop sign is, and here's Vernon's house, Dale wanted that water to go on the ditch on the north side of that road. He wanted that water to go east. He wanted good to know he's still around doing things.
Had one I called into the county, it was sitting in the ditch at 6 o'clock in the morning, and we went through the fire truck, and it was still there at noon when we went back there again.
Oh, yeah?
Okay.
So I
Try to remember, sir.
called the county and told them about it. I looked in it, make sure there's nobody in it,
Happy birthday. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that on Facebook as well.
but it looked like they already cleaned out a couple ditches before they got there.
Are they keeping up?
Imagine that.
Pretty nice vehicle,
Oh, yeah?
a newer Yukon Denali, it was all busted up.
Mom's car.
I looked in it and made sure there's nobody in it, and there's 2 alcoholic drinks sitting in the cup holder, and there's still a log chain back to the front of it.
Oh, yeah.
That's when you think mom's gonna take care of that.
Yeah.
I never heard anything back from the county, they said, well, we'll send somebody out. They said, is it in the road? I said, no, it's in the ditch. I said, but you gotta swing wide to get around.
Well, that'd be one of the last ones. Where's the food been going, boys?
I don't know, I haven't,
I imagine they're coming, because
Yeah.
he
Is
had to
Keith?
fly back.
Keith is
gone.
in,
Keith's
yeah,
not gonna
Keith's
be here.
gone.
Last week he said he wasn't gonna be here.
Yeah.
I think he's in Tennessee or something, isn't he?
Yeah. Riding horses,
With his dog, so,
drinking, that's what I.
with his dog, so. He says, well, we had a Super Bowl thing with a couple of the neighbors in a horse crew, and Terry came, but Keith didn't. She said he was gone, and pretty soon we got a text from him. You know Tanner, right? He's, every day, he sends something on Snapchat.
Still with it. Wherever, down there somewhere.
Evening run with a view. Yeah.
Who's that?
My nephew.
Tanner Connor?
Yeah.
Evening run, I'll be damned.
The other day, he was, today's office view while working or something, and it was the beach. And I was like, this is nice.
Yeah, looks better than our view.
It's warm, don't get me wrong, but it's not that warm.
Right.
And he's somewhere down south in Florida.
Didn't even hear him pull up.
I didn't either.
I don't know, Kevin likes to cut it close, I guess.
Is he out there too?
Yeah, he's coming.
Okay, then I'll mark him too.
He had, might have a last.
He was
name somewhere.
looking for a pen.
We can help him out there.
Did you bring sample ballots?
Huh?
Did you bring samples? I could print out.
I thought maybe people might want,
Yeah.
Are you running again?
no,
Oh,
she is.
we're so glad to have you.
Hello.
Hey, Kevin.
Hello.
How's everybody?
Good.
Good.
Snow's melting and
Yeah?
had a nice day the other day.
Is everybody staying healthy? No flu, sickness?
Knock on
anything?
wood.
Yeah, haven't heard a cough yet.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Trent Mitty, Jesse Boggs, Shelby Robertson, Jason Corley, and Cody Bonoff as guests. Meeting was called to order by Lyle, followed by the pledge to the flag. Minutes from last meeting presented. Adam noted that he had forgotten to include John Robertson as an employee last month. Motion by Keith to approve as corrected and seconded by Ed. Approved unanimously. Motion by Lisa to approve and pay road commissioner expenses as presented, seconded by Kevin. Also approved unanimously. Adam reported he'd been in contact with Greg Custer, Effingham County Engineer, regarding the lock gate that is blocking an old portion of Dutch Lane that is not maintained. The engineer expressed that the gate probably helped to keep additional damage to the area and local landowners to a minimum. He said that as long as no landowner was denied access to their property or was provided with a key, he did not see an issue. On the east portion of the same road, a landowner wants to improve the area for better access to his ground. They may do so at their own expense. Mr. Custer suggested the neighbors discuss things before the work is started, and again stated that no individual landowner should be denied access to their property. Lyle presented the treasurer's report, account balances, road and bridge, $125,098.82. Town fund, $79,173.08. Bridge fund, $16,597.60. Equipment and building, $51,892.96. And general assistance, $13,394.87. Cody Bonoff inquired about a culvert that had rusted out, causing a washout area on East 650th Avenue. Adam had already discussed with Mark Maxon at the county office and asked him to assess. Jason Corley, who lives on East 750th Avenue, discussed a portion of an old road near his home that he's been maintaining to get to the bottoms. The county has not given Adam any specific measurements to know if a portion of that area is a township responsibility, but Adam will continue to research. Richard Canarum asked if Adam kept records on the rock the township purchased. Adam stated that he did. Richard asked who he should direct a Freedom of Information Act request regarding the rock. Deb stated she's the Freedom of Information officer and all requests for information needed to go through her. Richard also presented a formal written notice requesting repair or maintenance of East 1050th Avenue and Watson. Pictures were attached of the road. The notice was signed by 5 people in addition to the requester, which is attached. Copies of the 2026 meeting schedule was distributed. W-2s were distributed. Reviewed insurance coverages through Torma. No additions or corrections. Ed motion to pay Darren Robertson $800 for rock storage this year. Seconded by Keith. Approved unanimously. Kevin motion to go to closed session at 7:50. Seconded by Ed. Also approved unanimously. Return to regular session at 8:35. Keith motion to adjourn, seconded by Lisa.
Any additions or corrections? Motion to approve. Motion by Ed, second by Kevin. All those in favor, aye.
Aye.
Okay, let's pay some bills. What we got today?
Don't forget.
I think we
Yeah.
got a copy of that,
well, there probably is one in my thing, I just didn't remember.
They're not gonna get on their mail.
Motion to approve these bills.
I'll make a motion to approve the bills.
Motion by Lisa, second by Kevin. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Did the block heater go bad on that, or just never had one?
It had the heater, but the cord was missing.
Yeah.
And you just can't buy a cord.
Well,
Well,
that ended up just being a cord,
Oh, yeah?
but you had the labor charge on there, which I got there's another ticket I think there. But, yeah. I got over $100 credited back because I called them and chewed on them about it, 'cause I asked about just getting a cord. And they said, no, you can't do that, if they don't have a cord, you gotta order the whole thing. I said,
Yeah.
okay, I said, you guys are gonna have to come put it in then. Okay, they showed up, done it, sent the bill,
They just put a
and they
cord
put
on.
a cord on it. I called them up, I said, I'm not paying this bill for all that, whenever all you do is put a cord on. I said, if you could get a cord, you could've mailed it to me, I could've put it on myself.
Yeah.
Well, you dealt with a different person. I'm telling you right now, I said, this is not gonna work.
Mhm.
I said, if you would've called me and said, hey, we got a cord, I would've said, mail it to me. Or, you know, one of the mechanics lives in Beecher City, I'll meet him or, you know, whatever. So, they ended up crediting back like $105.
$105.50.
Yeah. So-
Yeah, they lose money on the deal.
No, they definitely don't lose money, so that was what that is, that's just a copy of the credit. I wouldn't have been too worried about it, but I had to, one time when it was cold and it wouldn't start, I had to jump it,
Yeah.
and then after that, I haven't had any trouble.
Middle Cummins motors, they start, it's above 20 degrees usually.
I took it all apart and cleaned those battery terminals and checked the dates and everything, and they were fine, and after I jumped it that time, then they got the block heater on, and I haven't had any trouble since, so.
But it was colder than 20 degrees.
Yeah, for a while, it was real cold. I'm not sure if anybody else got anything like this or not, but something about,
got an email from the, clerk's division, you know, the one that we don't
Yeah,
go with,
uh-huh,
saying that I owed $35 or whatever,
for dues.
yeah.
Yeah, that, you know, anything that's not in the TOI,
Yeah, I didn't lose anything.
I don't know how big a organization that actually is. I'm not familiar with it at all. I know Jerry never went to it.
No. Nothing to cater. Like they started talking about dues and all that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they dues paid by highway commissioner registration $80, or dues not paid at $160.
Mm,
Yeah.
I figured it was done since I haven't seen anything, but
yeah,
just wanted to make sure.
and there's nothing in the TOI magazine about it.
I'm sorry for doing that to Tina. I'm kind of slow. I just realized I never did the one. Sorry, I'll get up there. Thank you.
Keith out of town, or?
Yes, he texted me last week, said he was going.
Tennessee, I think.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Thought maybe he pulled a Don and forgot.
Yeah, I think he's in Tennessee. You want Jared's?
Yeah, I can take it again. Usually finish it at home and just throw it in the shop.
Okay, fine, just want to make sure before I assume. Okay.
Let's see, last month, Deb, you didn't cash a check for $39.48, but you did cash your other one. Is that odd?
Yeah.
Unless it
Okay.
didn't come through the bank and you did cash it, you know, maybe it was right at, and let's see, Lisa, you didn't cash yours either, but maybe you just didn't get to it, so, but,
Okay.
yeah. But I thought yours was odd because you had another one
Well, I had two others for the,
for $26.50
yeah.
for software, and you did cash that. But the $39.48 one didn't come back, and maybe it didn't, you know, I don't.
I'll look. I'll
Yeah,
look.
look and see, and maybe it'll come through next month, you never know about banks, so.
Oh, I will look.
Alright. Okay, on to.
Usually I don't have a problem cashing checks. So yeah, that's a little different than normal.
town fund, 76,061, road and bridge, 125,773. So there's them totals.
Okay, I'll just take that.
And, we got our final installment of property taxes and interest. So now I will know exactly how much goes from road and bridge fund into the bridge fund. It is $8,729.60. That amount I will deposit over into the bridge fund. And we'll have that. So, and these sheets, you know, they're available through the Effingham County. You just go on their website and go to property taxes, and you can see what actually every township gets. But like our road and bridge, we got 121,000 altogether. I just kind of went through there and seen some of our other townships, how much they get for their road and bridge, kind of interesting. Union Township was the exact same as us. St. Francis only had 100,000. West Township had 144.
And how much do we have? How much do we?
We're 121.
Okay.
What are the biggest townships? We have?
Well, our townships are all mile-wise, most of them are about the same, but I don't know on miles of roads.
Road, yeah.
Okay, I'm
And you know,
talking
some
like
people
voters
have
on
better, you know, straight roads. We have a lot of dead-end
it.
roads.
Yeah, you do.
A
So,
lot of curves.
all roads are, every
I
township's
see.
a little
Yeah.
different. If I was to compare our roads with another township that doesn't have any cities involved, we would be close to Lucas and Union. West, maybe a little bit. But Union Township, like I say, they're 120, they got exact same as us. T-Town Township's 145, they got some better roads there, and then they got the city. Moccasin Township's 127,000. Mason is 142,000. Their roads
They
are,
levy.
But they just
they,
levied
They
their-
just
they
levied more
raised
this
more,
year.
yeah,
They raised it.
yeah. But this wouldn't include that levy.
Oh, that's
So
for
this
next
would be
year.
the previous
Yeah.
year, yeah.
Um,
And Lucas Township was 141,000. So, you know, just and you can go through there and see, I think Douglas Township's 400 and some thousand. Banner and Liberty Townships weren't very much, but then they're real small townships. They're like a third of ours, so. The one in Lake Sarah was pretty good size. Summit, they were pretty big, yeah. But I thought that was kind of interesting. So,
yeah.
and I looked at the town fund too. And also on the settlement sheets, it'll show what it actually breaks down to. Some of them levy for IMRF, Social Security, general assistance, just all sorts of different things you can levy for. But we're just with our corporate. Some of them were just one, some of them were a lot. So we're at 54,000. Mason's 106,000. Lucas is 88,000. St. Francis 92,000. Union's at 50,000. So they're similar to us. Watson was at 50,000. I thought they would be higher, because they've got a nice new building too already. They've had it for several years. And West was 65,000. So,
Where do you find this information?
go to Effingham County, and then go under property tax payments. And you can scroll down through and see, you see sheets like this, and it'll have every township, every tax district, the parks, everything. It'll have every disbursement from Effingham County for all their tax payments, so.
Is that under the county clerk or the county treasurer? Probably county treasurer.
down the rock. And I did not receive when you told Mr. Rex Harmon to remove the gate off of Dutch Lane, because it is the law and he cannot put the gate up. It is a Class A misdemeanor. And the law says the road commissioner shall remove any obstacles that he did not put up. So I would be expecting a call to let me know when the notice is getting given to him, because otherwise I'm gonna go to the county sheriff next. The law is the law.
So basically, I gotta go tell him that he's gotta take his gate down and I can put a gate up?
No, you could block off the road at the bridge. This township, not you in general, well, some of you probably, when Lily Creek Bridge was abandoned, they had the chance to give the land back to the property owners. Now, you could put road closed up right at Lily Creek Bridge if you'd like. But if the township doesn't give the road back, it's public property.
It's still township property.
Yes, 100% township public property. It's on the GSI map. You guys stated that you never gave the property back to the landowners, so it is our property. Everybody has access to it. Because if you're playing favorites for one person, you need to do it for the rest of them. The other side of Dutch Lane needs closed off, the road needs closed off at my house, the road needs closed off at
We can't close it.
Davis's house.
We can't close it at your house because we still collect MFT funds on it.
You're not maintaining it.
Yeah, we do, we grade it. If it gets ruts in it, it gets graded out. That's when you called the law on the Shepherd boy. He was there grading that road, fixing that road. So it does get maintained. We collect MFT
That was
funds.
the first time that they graded that. Otherwise, it's Harmon that grades that.
Well, maybe they went and looked at it. Harmon already done it. There's no reason for two people to do it. If you collect money on it, we can't close it.
You can't close it, period, unless the township votes on it.
I talked to the,
You can talk to whoever you
Supervisor,
want. The law is the law.
I talked to the.
I gave you the number of the law. It's 605 ILCS. Look it up.
I don't need to.
I'm going to the police tomorrow then.
Okay.
That's your choice.
They're gonna come to you anyway, so.
That's fine. It's not the first time in this month that I've been threatened to have the law called. So, I'll tell you the same thing I told him.
It's not gonna be on you, it's gonna be on Harmon.
I'll tell him that I didn't ever tell him that he had to take it down, so it'll be on me.
Well, I guess we're gonna go this route.
Tina, do you have any comments?
Just whenever you guys said we were audited, was it a book audit or a tax audit?
Book audit,
You
mainly.
had a tax audit,
Well,
Not like through the IRS type tax audit.
but it was a book audit?
Yeah, I don't know what you mean by book audit, but they go through everything we do. From, yeah,
Okay, that's fine.
they
they go
take the
through
check
payroll.
stubs, compare them to checks, compare them to payroll, compare them to bills. I have to send all my bills in for every month so that everything matches up.
They check our budget and make sure we didn't overspend and it wasn't in the
And
budget.
everyone that's paid gets either 1099s or W-2s.
Yeah, I have to send in my W-2s and all that.
Do you send that in quarterly or at the end of the year?
What,
Like when people get paid?
for my payroll taxes?
Yeah.
I make a payment monthly, but I send in my reports quarterly, because that's what I'm required to do.
That's what I thought, okay.
Okay, any old business? Plow stayed together, snow plow, pretty well.
Not too bad. We're probably gonna, them wear blades, just run with the Shepherd's had, they don't hold up. Like that burn truck we got ran just through the big snow. The crown of the road, you can already see it in that edge.
Mhm.
I actually had to have a small plow, and it didn't work, I had to have it put a new wear plate on it right away. I talked to Diggs about it. They said just run it, you're not gonna hurt it anymore. They said put your new plate on, run it, you know, how many ever bolts you put in it, run it.
Mm-hmm.
And then they rebuilt the whole bottom of it so you could get all the bolts back in it. But other than that, I mean, salt spreader works whenever we needed it to, as far as I know.
Well,
We went through a lot of salt.
hope, we don't have any more snow, but, I wouldn't say that,
Yeah.
for sure,
No, for sure.
so. Anybody else got any old business? Any other business?
The only other business was, is like I was telling you about having the cops called. Whenever we plowed the road, dead end road down by Jeff Campton's, pushed the snow in the same spot that I would push it, in the middle of the road, past all the driveways, didn't push anything onto anybody's property, pushed it straight in. Jeff Campton had a problem with that. He called me complaining. I told him, I don't know where else you want me to put the snow. I mean, it's not on your property, it's not on the neighbor's property, it's straight in. He complained about that, and I guess the neighbor had somebody at his house, and it was backed out of the driveway. Jeff's got a post, that's like an old concrete cast out of a 5-gallon bucket, and it's basically at the edge of the road. So it's technically on the township right away, in my opinion. The guy backed out and hit that post and made it lean. Well, he thought it was me, because it was a silver truck like mine. He sent me a picture. Basically, all it takes is an apology from you, and I won't call the county. He sent me a picture, like he's got trail cameras that face the road, face his neighbor's house, everything. I'm like, you can call whoever you want. I said, that's not my truck. I'm not gonna apologize for somebody else backing into something. Well, I'm calling the county, they'll be here in a little bit. I said, okay. I said, let me know when they get there. I said, I'll come down there too. I said, I'll talk to them. I said, cause your post is technically on the right way. I said, we're bringing it first here. No, it's not. I had this surveyed. I paid for a survey. That's my property. The township's property doesn't go that far back. And needless to say, it boiled down to that he supposedly called the county, and they were busy with stone calls, couldn't make it. They were coming Monday. I said, okay. I said, if they have a problem, make sure they call me. I never heard anything from the county. But he's a frequent flyer.
Is that like the last time the city called and didn't?
Yeah.
Okay,
But I said, I don't know where else we're supposed to push the snow.
yeah,
We turn the blade straight so we don't push it onto their driveways.
Right.
Push it straight in ahead and leave it.
yeah, I mean, you're doing the best you can there, I
Yeah.
seem,
Actually, well, I seen you did a good job on snow plowing.
Thank you.
it's hard not to block off someone's driveway, I mean, when you're plowing snow, that's
Yeah.
just, they're fortunate that you didn't.
Well, I mean, he wasn't, that's the thing. It's not even his driveway. It's past like where he's
It's
put,
past his driveway.
he's actually put rock on the township property to where he can get to his carport for his camper.
Mhm.
Well, it's middle of winter, you're not gonna be going to your carport and getting your camper out.
Yeah,
I mean, it'll be, but
yep, session